Hey everyone, it's your boy the Star God, and I'm back for another video. However, before I start today's video and really get into it, first I want to introduce you all to somebody that wanted to do a collab of sorts. Now, we're just gonna call her Loudmouth for now, because that's what she got. She got a loud mouth. So, everyone, I want you to introduce you to, aka Loudmouth. Like I said, like four or five times already by now. But Loudmouth, what's up?
What's up, Stan? I'm here to talk about this topic because it has made me laugh. So I think that our viewers are going to laugh too.
On God, I hope they do, because I know I did. So, really quick.
Yes, this is not real. You're about to tell.
So, really quick, right? So, people would use the excuse of black on black crime whenever they can, right? And even though that is the case, and we as black people, we have an issue in targeting one another, although this could be blamed for poverty and the lack of real resources. I also want to highlight in that even though we have a killing issue, white people in general, it seems as if they have an issue with targeting kids. And as I say this, there's actually one story that kind of highlights this perfectly. It also kind of highlights how conspiracy theories and people who believe in them are, well, essentially, they can be taken to the extreme. Now, before I really read this, I want to say that for some, this might be a mental health issue. Now, you could say this. An argument could be made about that being the case. But for me, it goes far beyond that. To me, this was a man who chose to believe in whatever he wanted to believe, and in doing so, he decided to last out against his own two children, killing them in the process for illogical belief that was so beyond reality, it was fucking ridiculous. So, I don't want to make this video long, so let's get right into it. A California surf instructor and QAnon follower accused of killing his two children with a spear fist gun because he thought they had serpent DNA gave mind-boggling interview to the feds after his arrest, explaining that he believed he was Neo from the Matrix. An FBI search warrant reveals. In an interview with FBI agents last summer, Matthew Taylor Coleman, 40, discussed time travel, teleportation, his kids, telling him about babies being placed in fireworks food and walls. The filling states, adding that Coleman also mentioned during the interview that Q was actually talking to him, referencing to the I'm just gonna say anonymous, to the anonymous online conspiracy theorist who claimed a cabal of cannibalistic Democrats is leading a global child sex abuse ring. Wow, that's a lot to unpack here. Coleman.
Yeah, wow. I didn't even read the whole article. Like, that's wow.
Oh, God. Oh, I was going to say it's short, but no, it's not. Okay, here we go. Coleman, who ran Santa Barbara's Lovewater Surf CEO company, was arrested August 9th, 2021, as he re-entered the United States from Mexico the day after the remains of his 2-year-old son and 10-month-old daughter. Oh, my God. He killed his 10-month-old daughter. Wow.
Just inhumane.
He also killed his son was 2 years old at the time, but the fact that he killed a baby too as well, even though a 2-year-old can be kind of codified, or it's almost like a 2-year-old can be classified as something close to that. But like, how cold-blooded do you have
For
to
a
be?
baby that can't eat or speak on its own,
Or
and
defend
you're gonna
itself?
take life from it, and yeah, like that's insane. That's like, but you see how that doesn't make like headlines? Like, how come this story wasn't on
No,
the news?
no.
This is some crazy shit.
The mainstream media will not be talking about this anytime soon. They're more focused on the white-on-white violence that's between Ukraine and Russia. Kalo and Roxy were found at a ranch in Baja, California. A local surfer who knew Coleman, dang, he has a weird name. Coleman said at the time that he was stunned by the news, telling the Daily Beast that Coleman seemed like he had it together, seemed all very mentally. It's a total mind bender. The warrant, which was filed February 17th and first obtained by Samus Huge, some deputy director of some kind. I don't know how the fuck you say his last name. Let me try to start over. The warrant was filed February 17th, the first obtained by Samus Blank, deputy director of George Washington University program on extremism, lays out a raft of alarming new details that have not been previously reported. Okay, so we're gonna get into we're gonna get into details, the juicy bits.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. On August 7th, 2021, Coleman's wife, Abby, called police to report him and their children missing. He had left home with them in the couple's Mercedes Sprinter van and was not returning Abby's text. She told officers had Abby used the Find My Phone app to discern his location, which came up as Rosito, Mexico, the warrant explains. My nigga took his kids and went out the country. Hi, baby, I miss you. Say, go ahead.
That's just so far. This sounds crazy. Like this just sounds so like some shit we wouldn't do. So I know for a fact that it definitely has to be the opposite side.
I mean, when we look at like statistically, we don't really do it all that much compared to other people. I mean, other people they have like open pedophilia rings. But if you're black, you can't really find that if you're black though. You gotta like look for it. But that's it be out in the open sometimes. Hi baby, no hi babe, miss you too, said one of the texts Coleman sent to Abby after she reported him missing. But before he stopped responding, things haven't been rough, but starting to get some clarity as well. Still confused on a lot of things, though, and processing through them. See, I got COVID.
Better knock on your forehead.
Oh, God. Man, I don't believe in that. Things have been rough, but starting to get some clarity as well. Still confused on a lot of things, though, and processing through them. So many crazy thoughts going through my head right now, hard to explain. Yeah, funny, you're sick, getting some clarity through my grandma's sick old Bibles. Wasn't there too? Anyways, was actually still thinking of burying them in case there's another sick thing, a chip in them or something. Going to keep processing through everything and hope to get some answers. Hope all this craziness ends soon. Love you. So this is nigga's text. Hold on. This nigga truly lost it. He's saying that there's a tracker in a Bible. You heard that?
Yeah.
Let me tell you reads again. Hi, babe. Yeah, tracker in the Bible. Let me read this shit again. Hi, babe. Miss you too, said one of the texts Coleman sent to Abby after she reported him missing. But before he stopped responding, things have been rough, but starting to get some clarity as well. Okay, still confused on a lot of things though, and processing through them. So many crazy thoughts going through my head right now. Hard to explain. Yeah, you're funny. You're blank. Getting some clarity through my grandma's blank old Bibles. Wasn't there too? Anyways, was actually still thinking of burying them in case there's blank a chip in them or something. Going to keep processing through everything and hope to get some answers. Hope all this craziness ends soon. Love you. This nigga was totally off his walker. It sounds like maybe the nigga knew he was crazy. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, see, that's what I was just about to say.
It sounds like he was crazy. He knew it.
Way.
He knew he was crazy.
So, but exactly, if you know you're that crazy though, there's a certain point where you bow out. You're like, or, you know what? I need help. Or let me get the fuck away from society before I do something I'm gonna end up regretting and hurting somebody.
Exactly. He said.
So that's the thing. They know what's going on.
Exactly.
They just choose not to act on it. They choose to do some crazy shit out of their mental illness instead of getting away while they know they can.
Man, I said many crazy thoughts, bro. That's more enough to mean you had time to choose the right way how to do things. Instead, you let those thoughts dictate your actions. This is wow. Wow. No excuse there. Man, I need some cough medicine in a minute, nigga. I never coughed this much in a day. 2 days later, Coleman was taken into custody.
Pollen in the air.
Huh? Or
it has the pollen in the air.
Oh, probably. 2 days later, Coleman was taken into custody by federal agents at the San Ysidro, California port of entry. In a subsequent interview with FBI, Coleman confessed to stabbing Kalo and Roxy to death with a spirit gun, saying he ditched their bodies' clothes in a trash bin near some town, according to the warrant. Wow.
So after he shot them,
he didn't shoot them. No, he didn't shoot them. He stabbed them. That's what he said.
So that's a crime of passion. That's a crime of passion. For someone to stab someone, that's up close and personal. You literally have to put the knife through their skin. That's crazy.
It literally says, confess to stabbing Cable and Roxy. So this nigga, he was, wow, he stabbed his own kids to death with a spear gun. Spear gun. So that's just like Hughes, isn't it? A spear gun?
Yeah.
Wow. And he was smart enough to ditch their body. Bro, no, you cannot tell me this nigga was crazy. He was smart enough to ditch their body clothes. Huh.
Exactly. Which means it was a thought out process. Those text messages were him basically saying, I'm off my rocker. I want you to know how crazy I am. And I'm still going to go through with the actions that I want to in my brain right now. I feel like he wasn't crazy. I feel like that was an act. Because from the way the text messages are sending and how he's like wording them, a crazy person won't be able to tell you crazy. They won't be able to say, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like there's some crazy people to articulate those words because they're too deep in their thoughts. So the fact that he really then went through with the action stabbing them, his own kids, which is probably the same size as that spear gun that he used. That's crazy. That's crazy.
The thing was off, but it was not insane. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Literally. His morals might have just been the only thing that was off. The only thing. And judgment.
Nigga said.
Other than that, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Nigga really said, fuck them kids. He really said, fuck them kids. Bro.
Oh my god.
I'm going to hell. Oh my god.
Where gasoline draws. That is so messed up. But that's like I feel like the wife, that's who was texting him, right? That's who was texting?
Yeah. It
See,
kept on
I
saying
feel
like
the wife gave him too much room to be able to hurt the kids. If I would have received that text message from my husband, I would have been like, oh no, I'm coming straight home for work. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. And
No,
take
no,
my
it's
kids
saying
away from me.
he texted her while he was going over there. So he was already gone with the kids by the time we started texting her back. That's just one of the messages he sent while he was on the run, basically.
Well, that's a perfect freaking. I guess a perfect story to tell your kids. Like, watch who you really end up with and end up talking to, because you never know how crazy somebody is. You just might do until it's a little bit too late.
I mean, this man was he was a conspiracy theorist. So that meant he wasn't crazy before. Like. He was crazy after hearing all those conspiracies. That's what drove him against the wall. Before then, I guess he had it all together. So that was like a trigger. So I don't know what to think of that. I guess niggas are just naturally crazy when they hear something that's so profound to them and so deep. They start losing their fucking minds and stabbing their own kids. I don't.
Like, with the thought process, like, where did Choo Train leave the station? Like, I want to know at what point did his conspiracy theories become his, like, take over his whole brain, like his whole judgment, his whole love for his kids. Like, that's his. Like, can you do that to something that you gave life to? Right? I don't know. Like, that's his. I feel like to call him crazy would be a compliment. You're giving him a little bit too much. Excuse.
The most hypocritical thing to me is that he probably believes that the Democrats are pedophiles, but then again, he's the one who killed his own kids. So like, did he kill them to protect? Did he kill them to protect them from said pedophiles? I mean, like, that would be that'd be quite the reversal.
That would be a plot twist. That definitely would.
That on God, someone needs to write that down. Write it down.
I'm definitely going in my head now, like that, because that's playing devil's advocate. Like, what if he was protecting his kids because there was no other way? If he went to the police, they probably wouldn't believe him because he's a conspiracy theorist. He's only built off of. So if he were to go to the police and say, "Oh, I'm trying to protect my kids," do you think that they would have locked him up or kept his kids safe? They probably would have locked him up. They probably wouldn't have thought that he was telling the truth. And so in his brain, he probably thought, if that, playing devil's advocate, if he was trying to protect his kids from said pedophiles, that would be a plausible reason on killing them. Then that would make more sense. I would be able to understand, like, sympathize more. Because as of right now, I just think that who had a weapon and decided that let these thoughts take over and kill innocent kids. That's literally. Did they say what happens after that? After he kills their body?
I mean, like, that's kind of like. I mean, I hear what you're saying. That's two ways for me. I mean, the fact that, like, if I was a parent, wouldn't you just choose, like, a quick way to kill your kids so they don't have to be in pain? Like, wouldn't you, like, give them medication?
Well, I mean, I would not kill my kid. As a parent, I don't think I would have it in me to kill my kid. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I brought that kid in this world, I wouldn't have it in my heart. Well, technically, I didn't bring it in this world. If you believe in God, like I believe in God, so I would believe that it was a miracle that this kid was in the world. I would never take my child out. I would wait till God decides that it's time. He clearly didn't believe that he was on Jesus' time. He was on his own fucking watch.
Nah.
He had things to do and places to go and people to see. Like.
No, you know what really happened? He looked at the tire support and realized the bills were way too high, so, the niggas just had to go.
Yep. I had to give her those extra.
The niggas gotta go, bro. Too much on me. He's going broke. They had to go.
And we in a pandemic.
Nah, bro. Nah. So we'll try again next year.
Yeah, you do.
But I was just saying, like,
Till we meet again.
Hello, Dr. It's my old friend. I got 2 more bodies for you again. That would be crazy. Cause I was like saying, like, if I really believe that and I chose to like actually like do it, I wouldn't make it as painless as possible, so they don't have to suffer. And there's a little ass kids. All you need to do is like give them some
that makes
overdose
sense. So you're right, because
basically.
you would rather them go peace.
Yeah.
Let them die slow, puncturing their body with a knife. That's literally the most craziest like way to go. Like to a child. Like just imagine that. Imagine, because the mind capacity of a child is only but so big. So as a little kid, see your dad walking up to you, little streams, but you're little. You're 2 years old and you're an infant, so you don't really know what's going on. You're just like, oh, it's my dad, and then he just stabs you. Imagine that's just crazy. Imagine
the betrayal.
What's going through his head.
The betrayal.
Yeah, like imagine what that child was thinking. Like, what did I do? Or I wonder what the last words that child said to his dad. Like, because it had to be something. Imagine you, like, and the fact that I don't know, the fact that people like that can still roam free, or not even roam free, but be able to make statements. Because I'm almost positive I've read about cases where Black people have killed their kid, and guess what? They didn't get to see court. They were automatically, the fucking jury was already in. They're guilty.
White supremacy.
But the fact that we get to hear his free play-by-play and hear what was going on in his head to make him that, it seems like they get a little more leeway.
Oh no, he obviously guilty to me. Like this nigga.
Yeah, like but like, you know what I'm saying? How certain
I know. See, I know all too well.
Black people, but like that's just to me. It's mind-boggling to me, because I can't understand how somebody can do just period, just in general. Like, how do you have that much hatred or that much whatever belief he stood on? He stood on firmly. Like, he believed that with his whole heart in order to go out and hurt kids like that, hurt his own.
Wouldn't be me. That's all I'm saying. Wouldn't be me.
Exactly.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
It is.
Wow.
Let's see. Coleman explained to the agents.
It really makes you appreciate the people that are staying in your life. It makes you really be happy that no one has killed you yet.
Not yet, anyways.
That's crazy.
Not yet. I'm still need for tax. From taxes to hit. That's probably why I'm only still alive. Well, see, I'm 19. Those taxes don't affect me no more. See, well, because I'm gonna go too. Because I'm next.
What was his reason, Tyson? They don't say his reason for doing it.
Oh, there's more to it.
Crazy, or that's all.
There's more to it right here. It says Coleman explained to agents that he had started to notice strange coincidences 5 or 6 days earlier, discussing QAnon and Illuminati conspiracy theories theories, as well as strong numbers and index or every word in the Bible. The warrant goes on. He said the visits and signs revealed that his wife, AC, possessed serpent DNA. Collad mentioned, though he's not sure if his wife was a safe sifter and had passed it onto his children, and that all things were pointing to the idea that his children have corrupted DNA, but was read if something is not done about it. Collad explained that he was neither crazy or the only person that is left on earth that is true man, and that's why he was in Mexico before killing his children. Coleman laid in the bed, seeing all the pieces being decoded like the Matrix. It was Neo. Coleman also discussed time travel, teleportation, Roxy and Cable telling him about babies being placed in fireworks and food and walls.
Oh my God.
Oh, I ain't done.
I have not.
I ain't done yet. Hold on. Coleman claimed that Q was communicating with him directly, telling the agents that he had eventually saw the big picture. He had to kill his children to prevent them from becoming an alien species. That would release. No, you have to hear this. That would release carnage over the earth. Coleman said he knew that what he did was wrong, but it was also the only course of action that would save the world. This nigga really thought he was a hero.
Oh.
This nigga really, bruh.
No way.
Oh no.
He really thought that he was Chicken Little.
No, wait, there's more. There's more. During the interview, Coleman demonstrated a series of hand signals. He had proved someone was a part of the conspiracy and sold their alliance. According to the warrant, he said he had scrolled through Instagram and took screenshots of various people making the hand signs. That although he had no longer used Facebook, he had done a search of his friend's account and saw a picture of him making one of the gestures over his eye. Coleman told agents that he knew that the whole thing was a setup and they were using people to get to him. Wow, this nigga.
Wow,
thought
he thought he was that special.
Yeah, he thought it was that guy. Like he thought he was that guy. When agents spoke to Abby Coleman, she explained that the two of them had been researching QAnon and that Coleman had become significantly more paranoid that people around him were involved in a conspiracy. She said Coleman started doing a lot of research on leaders running the church and found that they had been part of the conspiracy, and that he had connected the conspiracy. And that he had connected the people running through the church to people in their community and to some of their best friends, indicating that Abby, along with her friends, were all in this together.
My fucking God.
Oh my God,
Wow.
there's more. Our friends of Coleman, identified in the warrant as AM, also spoke to FBI, confirmed that Coleman had started seeing signs all around him. They were suspicious Instagram postings by musicians, teachers, and friends. AM said Coleman told him that the people making hand signals in the photos Coleman spotted were evil disguised as good. Coleman showed AM pictures from Instagram in which AM's friends were making peace signs. Were making peace signs, insisting that AM was a loyalist and could not see that he was being controlled. AM also told agents about a call he received from Abby a few hours after Coleman took off from Mexico, asking him to come over to their house. When he arrived, Abby showed AM a picture of him with his friends when he was about 13, making hand gestures. Based, at least in part, of these hand gestures, AM said that Abby accused him of being in on it. And eventually, Abby chased AM out. Wait, nigga, this is a twist. Hold on, the wife was in on it too. Hold on.
Are you serious?
Nigga, wait a minute.
What?
Hold on, the wife was just as fucked up. Hold on.
I'm gonna be so sick.
I'm gonna read this again. AM also told the agents about a call he received from Abby a few hours after Coleman took off for Mexico, asking him to come over to their house. When he arrived, Abby showed AM a picture of him with his friends when he was about 13, making hand gestures. Based at least a part of these hand gestures, AM said that Abby accused him of being in on it. And eventually, Abby chased AM out of the Coleman's residence. Nigga, what? Okay. I'm confused too. What the fuck happened?
Wait, yeah, like, hold on.
This is me in on it like.
So it's the whole family.
It basically.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
If the dad didn't kill him, the
Wow,
mom.
that's all I can say.
If the dad didn't kill him, the mom would have. That's what I'm understanding.
Either way, it was like.
Death was guaranteed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Neither of them wanted to pay child support.
For real, like, what is going on?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god.
And just when we thought we seen it all with avoiding child support, that's crazy.
No, nigga, these niggas took it to the next level. Bro,
Yeah, I'm glad we're still here.
Bro.
We're still here.
Bro, our fire is probably out here somewhere taking notes.
That is, yo.
He's probably out here taking notes.
Imagine.
Bruh.
First, I'll send a text message to their parent, her mom. Like, yo, here we go.
Force your mom calls you like, honey, where you at? All second later, he just bursts through the door. Bah, bah! Looking at me.
I didn't mean for the little tracker in them.
You're like, why? He looks like he'd be like, you're half lizard.
I seen you in your spaceship last night. Intruder. Like, what? That's insane.
I looked down. I saw only one of your sisters were tied. That meant you were in on it this whole time.
Oh my goodness! Like, just imagine. That's crazy. So the kids were double teamed. They weren't even. It wasn't even like the dad. They loved the dad, and the dad just sprung out crazy. Mom was plotting on y'all to my stomach. Like,
I don't know if the mom meant like. I don't know. The mom, like, both of them were fucked up. Both of them were. I mean, they already said that they were doing research.
To me,
like,
I feel like
they both fucked up. They both were bad parents.
Playing stupid, in my opinion. As a woman, you're playing stupid to not see that clearly the dad was not wired right. Like, you had to just see that from the beginning. There's no way. And then for you to still be attracted to him means that she's not wired right, which means they're both.
They were meant for each other. They were just meant for each other.
Yeah, love at first sight. Yeah.
I guarantee you they were probably Republicans. I guarantee you.
In this case, they both what is it called? Not opposites attract, because they're not opposites. Yep. That's crazy.
They were cut from the same cloth. Them niggas was probably brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, not than that. Oh my god. They could probably be cousins. Long distance. Met up online.
About the kids comes out as they're actually related.
Oh god. That means those kids were fucked from the start.
Yo, facts. Facts.
Oh my god. So what can we gather from what we heard from today? Number one.
Well, you should go first, yeah.
number one, child support be crazy. Number two. Oh my god. Number two. It was obvious to me that he was guilty. He said it was bad. If a person was crazy, they would have no coherent of good and evil. Nah, this nigga knew it was wrong. He said it himself. So,
yeah.
In my case, he should not get the insanity plea. He should just get a life sentence.
I take that from the situation as well. I feel like if he was pleaded insanity, and I feel like it doesn't add up. I think he knew he was doing. He might have been a little crazy, but he knew exactly what he was doing. He tried to get rid of the evidence. I feel like he should definitely get life, and so should the mom. I feel like the mom should get charged with something, because it's also in her hands too, not just the dad.
On God, mom fucked up. The husband fucked up. His friend. I don't know why his friend was still with him. He would have been left. I would have been gone, my nigga. I would have left.
Like something ain't right.
Nah, I would have been gone, my nigga. Oh God. Well, thank you for watching today's episode of White on White Crime. Tune in next time where we do this shit again. I don't know if y'all like it. Leave a like. If you don't, Leave a like. I don't care. This is
If
your boy.
not, fuck you.
Facts. This is your boy, the Story God, and this is your girl, Loudmouth, and we out. Peace.